You know, for some reason, I really feel like making my own reality show. I would call it Keeping Up with Case. And I would call it that because I can't even keep up with myself. So I would need something to, look back. Look back on my life and look back on the things that I do. I'm living my best life, honestly. I'm having a job that's maintaining the lifestyle that I want, and I'm just happy, kind of happy, but I'm still lost, and that's the reason why I can't fully say that I'm happy. So yeah, I feel lost because there's something that's still, after all these years, after all these things that I did, I've worked at my dream companies. I've met amazing people. I've had great relationships, but still there's always this thing that misses, and there's always the thing that's not there. And I think that's mostly because there's always have been this small dream of me becoming like a content creator, becoming some sort of vlogger. And I'm not here saying that I wanted to be famous and I wanted to be a vlogger, but I just wanted to make videos. But I don't want to make videos about, I don't know, something random where I get paid for it. And, I would enjoy filming it, but it's not the content that I want to shoot. So I would like to film something that's for me. And what's there to film besides me? Well, my life, of course. So I think now is a good time to start chasing some dreams that I've been putting off for a long time. I wanted to do this for a long time, and it took me, 16 years to get to this point. And I finally am here with like a camera to talk to. The only thing I don't really have is some nice stories, I suppose. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Could be that you would enjoy it. So yeah, I think that the thing that we should do now is make life interesting, To record stuff, you gotta have something interesting to record first. So yeah, I guess that's something we should do. Let's make life interesting. Alright, I do agree that going to the supermarket and doing some groceries isn't the most interesting thing in life. But those are the things I do have to romanticize, and those are the things that I do have to make interesting for myself in order to really go through with all this. Because, like you noticed, even going to the supermarket, I'm still a bit afraid to record in the supermarket. So yeah, it's not always the best thing, or I don't know. It's not always easy to do those things. But yeah, like recording a video about it just gives me the motivation, and also gives me some inspiration as well to do some more stuff. And I did try to record some stuff inside of the supermarket, but I just failed. So yeah, I did something wrong with the recording, and it didn't record properly. So yeah, I'm also learning while I'm moving, and yeah, there's no other way than to just do it, and that's the whole point also with this video, it's a little bit boring, I suppose, and I shouldn't down talk myself, but it's mainly just about getting the miles and getting some experience, and you know, maybe next time when I go to the supermarket I'm not as afraid. So yeah, I think just doing it is, for me at least, the best remedy. Even just regular things, like doing the dishes. And if you're a full-fledged adult, you're probably going to laugh at this, but if you're like, I don't know, 30 and under, or if you have ADHD or anything related to that, you'll probably have a good hard time with the dishes. And yeah, just having you here, just having someone to talk to, having like the responsibility to actually do it, because I'm recording it as well, it really helps me. And yeah, that's the motivation I'm trying to seek in my day-to-day life, because of course doing the dishes is mandatory, otherwise you'll get sick, your house will get dirty, you know how it goes. But for me, having ADHD and trying to look for a meaning in life, it's sometimes just very hard to do those things. So yeah, I don't know, just do it, I suppose. Now, recording a video isn't for everyone. I know that. Because it's also not sort of something for me. Yet, though. But that's the whole point, right? You gotta start somewhere, and I'm sure you got some dreams as well. It doesn't really have to be big, it can be small too, or a goal or something. And it's all just starting. Just do it, just get some hours in. You know, your body just has to get used to the feeling of you doing something. So if it's something that you want to do for life, maybe it's a job, maybe it's writing a book, maybe it's, I don't know, traveling. You have to let your body get used to it, or otherwise your mind and your body will not work together onto that goal. And yeah, then you will never get there. It sounds a little bit harsh, but you will always stay stagnant that way. So yeah, get out there, you know, write it down. Write down what you want to do, make it something that's real. Talk to it about people, even if it feels like you're maybe, well, going too fast, or you're maybe, you know, you just want to take your time, don't want to share it with people. That works too. Then just write it down. You have to do something with it. You can't just leave it here, because if you leave it here, it will become nothing. It will only become a thought, it will only become an idea. And even if you write it down, it's already something. It's already a written down idea, which you can just, you know, grab whenever you're feeling like doing the idea. That's how I started this too. I wrote down so many video ideas, so many topics, and so many stuff to record. And whenever I get to the point of actually recording, I'm either afraid or I just don't know what to talk about, even though I have like a topic, even though I have a script, I just don't feel like it's coming over the way I want it to. So in the end, you just have to go for it. Just you know, just do it, man. Just do it, man. Don't be afraid. You just gotta do it. If you don't do it, fuck you. Don't forget that I'm cooking my dinner here and you're probably entertained, so you can do anything. Just some chicken and some beans, baby. It really ain't nothing special, you know. But to be fair, that's how I like it. I got some beans, I got some chicken, I got some rice. Might be boring, but it just gives my body peace. It gives my mind peace. I don't have to, you know, don't think through too much. Don't overthink it. Just go with whatever you like, as long as you're healthy, as long as you're making sure that your body, your immune system, everything has to be healthy. Then your body will feel nice. Your head will work for you. It will not work against you, because it works together with your body as well. I'm looking at my dinner and I'm hungry. Even it's just chicken and beans, man, but I'm hungry. I don't know why, but I'm hungry. Enjoy. Finished. Oh, all right, it's been around 2 hours after dinner. I've been chilling on the couch, watching some videos, reading some books, and yeah, just enjoying the after dinner time. For the past 2 years, I've been dealing with some stuff, burnout and such, and well, the evenings weren't always the nicest for me because I just didn't know what to do. And I would basically just game all night, and that's not something I want to do right now. I want to get that out of my system. I want my body to enjoy like cool things, like reading and I don't know, stuff like that. I don't want cheap dopamine to rule my life. So yeah. Um, so to combat that, I will go outside and just do some reading, I guess. I bought this small little e-reader that I really enjoy using. I like reading. I like the idea of reading. I like the knowledge that you get from reading. But yeah, I just never really got into reading. It could be due to my ADHD, but I don't want to, blame everything on ADHD. So I just got to get into it. And I know if I stay consistent, and I know if I have a easy method to read, then I'll just do it. And this thing really helps me. It's small enough. I can just read a few pages if I want to, and just put it back in my pocket, and I can grab it whenever I want. I can read whenever I want, as long as there's a little bit of light, because there's no backlight. So yeah, that helps me. So yeah, let's just go outside. Let's just find a place and just do some reading, I guess. Alright, before we get to the spot where I'm gonna, read my books, I wanted to have you here for a minute because I wanted to talk about some stuff. I'm just here out in nowhere. I wouldn't say nowhere because you can see the cars driving over there. But yeah, it's nature, and in nature you always get inspired to do stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about some stuff. Let's do it. Alright, so I sat down. It's a little bit easier to talk like that, I guess. Enjoy the blue skies and the white clouds. So yeah, anxiety. It's something we all have. and it's something we are all dealing with. But the thing I want to talk about especially is how hard it can be to overcome an anxiety, and how easy it is that the anxiety becomes your whole personality. In the last 2 years, like I said before, I've been battling this anxiety and or this burnout, which came with anxiety, came out of anxiety. But the type of anxiety it was mainly just me being afraid for humans, for other people. If ever I had to, have a human interaction, I just panic. Which made it really hard to do stuff. It made it really hard to go outside. It makes it really hard to, do anything, because you have to always interact with humans. Even other people looking at me was too much, and even like doing my own stuff out in public, even if no one bothered me, if I saw them looking, then it gave me chills, or it's all a little bit strange. But I guess anyone dealing with anxiety can know what I mean. Anxiety can be a little bit strange. But the reason I wanted to talk about it is because it affected me, not even in the burnout, also before the burnout a bit. It stopped me from doing the stuff that I really wanted to. This is one example, like recording videos. And I know that this is like a huge step up of just going outside and going to the grocery store. This is like some next level type of shit, but yeah, I just have great goals, I know I can become whoever I want to become, and whoever I want to become is in my head. It's right here, and I just have to do it. But the anxiety was stopping me. And now that I'm kind of getting out of that whole burnout situation, I'm starting to feel that I'm also getting out of this whole anxiety thing. And just like with muscles, you just gotta train this. I have to do this more often, so that's why I chose this place, because no one will see me, hopefully, and I can just have my little talk in peace. And that's what I'm doing, and it feels great. I know that the next time I'm going to be doing this, it will probably be less hard on me. So we're still going to a little spot. It's right over there. It's a little bench. I can read my book over there. It's just going to be like 10 minutes. I don't care, but it's the feeling for the brain. It has to feel how those things work. And next time it will be 15 minutes and maybe even 20. And yeah, it goes up. And you will keep doing great things if you just start at one point. Yeah. So anyway, that was my small little yap. Thank you. I'm going to proceed walking through this beautiful grassland with the cars in the back, of course. They're still there. Maybe you even hear them. But yeah, let's go read some books. That's a spot I was talking about. A nice, comfy, concrete bench, with some nice culture. I'm going to proceed with my reading. Today I'm reading, it's like I'm reading a book a day. I'm not. I'm reading Kafka on the Shore. I'm almost halfway, and it's a very nice book. I also read Norwegian Wood before this, so I thought maybe proceed with one of Murakami's other books. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, finished my chapter. I'm gonna head home. The wind is a little bit too stingy for my hands, so I'm going home. Going to put on some nice candles. some tea, read some more. I'll see you there. All right, we're back home. I mean, it was nice being outside, but the wind just was too much. And I just felt being comfortable at home with my candles, with my tea. So yeah, cheers guys. I'll be here just reading, finishing the next chapters. That's probably the end of my day. Maybe I'll do some gaming, who knows. But I feel fulfilled, so that's a win in my book. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it as well. I tried to make it a little bit interesting, and yeah, you know, like I said, sometimes you just gotta start. And if this is something I want to do, then I just have to, well, start. So I hope you found it nice as well. Thanks for everyone that's still watching up till this point. If you enjoy these type of videos, let me know, because I will gladly make more. I will probably make more even if you don't like it. So at some point I don't even care. I'm just gonna make more of these because I know that it will help me. So yeah, thank you very much. I'll be in my book, and see you in the next one.